over here at the auction where I'm the proud new owner of this 1989 F700 diesel dump truck. So I didn't come here to buy this, came to buy a boat. There's another video on the auction, but when this was going for, is that the $800, it seemed like it might sell at that price. I jumped in, ended up scoring it for $1,200, not far off of that.
$1,200, $1,300, sold $1,200, $361.
And I'm thinking like, this has gotta be worth $800 in scrap. Now, it was listed as inoperational and I didn't look it over, so that was kind of a rookie move. I was not even interested in this truck at all from off the rip, but it was cheap enough, so let's see if it'll run and maybe we can make some profit on this. Now, first things first, pop the hood open, see what we're dealing with. A lot of these trucks, oh, that's coming back at me. A lot of these trucks are sold inoperational, but it's something stupid wrong with them, you know? It's like, we're all complete under here at the 6 in a row, ready to tow, right? And this has got the 6.6 Ford engine, 401 cubic inch. It is a turbo, but not intercooled. Pipe just comes straight over to the intake. Let's see, mechanical injection, of course, of this vintage. That would be normal. There's our fuel shut off, which has a newer one on there. That's good to see. That means this wasn't running that terribly long ago. It's got the ether kit on there, right? I mean, this is looking like it was a running truck. So who knows, maybe it had another issue. We do have air brakes. And I see an old company on here, something Philadelphia, PA. We got 2018 batteries. All right, that's what I like to see. Quite a bit of rust jacking on the frame. But she's otherwise not too crispy. There's the PTO hydraulic pump for the dump body. Manual transmission. There's the air brake chambers in the back. We got a little bit of a leak on that differential. Boy, that's a big old third member. 2-speed Eaton rear. It's got the pintle like that. A little bit of rot through on the bed and tailgate. Ooh, this side, even more rust jacking. Wow, look, actually, so that's weird. It's not full of rust under there. It's almost like, I don't know why that's bent out so much, but here it is rust and it's almost like you get, I don't know. I mean, there ain't no rust holes in the frame, but it's got the muffler, so it'll be quiet. Let's see how we're looking on the inside. Oh, I like, it's got the flapper. Hopefully no bees nests, wasps. Mice or something was hanging out in here. Yeah, it's got a couple rust holes and patches. Doesn't smell. We'll get these open anyway. Some ventilation in here. Like that, it's got the wing windows too. I'm just diving in. I mean, at $1,200, it's like, how can you go wrong? Here's the cold ether start button. Got a throttle lock for bringing the RPM up. The clutch is not doing anything at all, and that is mechanical linkage. So maybe, yep, maybe that's why it was parked. The throttle, wow, that's odd. The throttle's not doing anything at all. It's like kind of stuck in place. So we'll have to look into that if we're firing it up. 82,261 miles. No AC. Never smoked in. Appears to be that way. Do a quick fluid check. Empty on the bottle. Red. Oh, there's a wasp. All right. Oh, I see. It's got that big mud nest up top of there. The rad's empty as far as I can see. We'll have to get that topped off. Oh no, he's got a wasp nest under here too. You gotta go, buddy. Well, let's continue on till we have motor oil. Yes, very clean, up to the full mark. We got power steering. Got for diesel. Half tank. Smells older, but not bad. You guys know diesel doesn't go bad like gasoline. I mean, let's just put the key in, see if we got any juice, right? There's that sticky throttle, but the fuel shutoff seems to be working. Well, shouldn't have an issue. Oh yeah. Should have neutral this thing. Well, let's give her a little crank. Look at that. Right up. Inoperational. See if it builds up some air, and then look into that clutch issue. We'll get some water in there too. Yeah, it's building up air. Our steering's good. There's that wasp again. Great, gallon of water brought us up to level. Nice green coolant in there. I guess this throttle was just sticking because the engine was off. Nope, no, it's actually sticking because it's sticking. So let me lubricate the linkage on that. One thing I haven't got used to with this body yet is leaving enough room to open the doors. Just hit all the linkage points. Hope that corrects it. Look at the trans. And here's the clutch linkage, which, yeah, we got an issue in there. Here's our air tank. Little cable, I guess for, yeah, like water drain there. It runs right over here on the washer. Look at that. Easily drain out your water. Two of them. Because you guys know, water and air brakes, no good. Freeze up in the wintertime, cause you a big problem. I'm full of rust though. That's what it is. So definitely getting some blow by from the compressor, it looks like. Getting there. So it's nice, this has a clutch access hole. And here's a look at the action. That appears to be like a throwout bearing. And maybe that's the inner race you see there. It should have balls that are completely missing. Pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. No, it needs a clutch kit. I'm not gonna be driven home today, and it has to be out of here in a few days, so I gotta weigh my options, but let's see if the dump bed works before we go trying to price out a clutch. Feels really healthy. Well, I guess this is the dump bed valve, right? Let's see if we can move that. The PTO's not on yet. And of course, we gotta probably press the clutch before engaging this. Yeah, disengage clutch before shifting. Well, I can always just shut it off and then pull this out. Somebody's got the 55-gallon drum head on it. Okay, that's engaged. There's the pump going. Steep right angle on those U-joints, huh? I don't know if this has some kind of lock on it. Yeah, I think the arm's just real dry. Now it operates fine. It's just sticky. Very nice. That horn works. How about the air horn? Oh, Nest, something came out. And after quite a bit of research, I have found that this is a pull-style clutch release bearing, and it's actually built in to the pressure plate. $750 for one. That's not cheap, and unfortunately, it's not even available and I have to get this truck out of here within a few days, out of the auction yard. So that leads me to hopefully I can get a buyer lined up where I can still make a profit, or if not, I'm gonna have to pay to get it moved because it's too big for my trailer, and then we'll do the clutch at home. The better option would definitely be just taking a profit on it, so I got it on Marketplace. We'll see what happens with that. And touch back here. If I had actually looked at this truck before bidding on it, I immediately would have noticed that it needed the clutch, and then maybe did some research and saw that, but it's still not a bad price at 1,200 bucks. We're a couple days later and head back over to the truck because I've been fortunate enough to find a buyer at 1,500 bucks, which is not bad at all considering I haven't really done much of anything. So I'll make 300 bucks. I don't have to do the clutch. And yeah, it's like for somebody that needs the dump truck, it's great because spend 700 on a clutch or rebuild the existing pressure plate, and you got yourself a good work unit, which is what the guy's going to be doing who's buying it. But if you're just in it for flipping it, that's tough. You're better off taking the $300 profit, or heck, even breaking even. And River's quite a bit brown today. Got a lot of rain. He's coming with a semi, so I'll probably fire it up for him and then drive it out of the yard where there's a little bit more space. A little bit more space here too, as it clears out. Release the brakes, right? Here we go. You drive it home with no clutch, no problem, but it would get dicey, you know. Stopping is no problem, just neutral her out. Oh, I didn't secure the hood, but the problem is getting going. So every time you stop, you gotta shut her back down, put it in gear, and go. Now the way to do it is still just be rolling a little bit up to the traffic light, then you can slide her back into first. If you don't have to come to a complete stop, you know? Driving this is fun anyway. The other reason I had to move it out is because the gates are about to close here. They're only until 3 o'clock. Don't want to get my bike locked in overnight. I'm gonna go a little workout for the day. Headed for the F700, right?
Yeah, can I turn around in this lot?
Yeah, yep. I got kind of lucky on this one. You know, at 1,200 bucks, I'm really lucky it started and moved because I had a tough time trying to get any more than 1,500. Really not much interest in it at all. This thing is older, but very heavy duty. I don't know if it's a Landau or I think that the fenders are like built into the frame. Cutaway there. I wonder why it's only got it for one though. Fire it up the hydraulic pump. Oh, he's actually moving the wheels forward right now too. How about that? What a sweet rig. The whole frame just slides forward. A lot of cross members on there. Even the tail has hydraulics too. That is a sweet tilt deck. I like that. What do these run for? If they get one like used?
Oh man,
They got to be 30 grand.
60.
60,
yeah.
really? Wow. All right, great meeting you, man. I'm gonna leave you to it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, you got my number. If
All
you
right.
guys got any issues with the title, just let me know.
All right.
Take care.
All right, I definitely appreciate it.
All righty, safe travels.
Thank you.
I'll try to bring you guys along these adventures and videos no matter what happens. This one I know, kind of uneventful, but you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I think we made the right call here because I was looking up operational F700 dumps and they're in the 3K range. So to put the labor and time into that clutch, it just, to me, it wasn't worth it because I don't have a farm. Now, I did call a local clutch shop and he said he could probably rebuild that pressure plate with parts in-house for a few $100s. So that was another option. But if you're having that, you might as well just put all new stuff in there at that rate, if it's a part. As always, I thank you guys very, very much for tuning in, and thank you for the kind words on Jen's latest video, the announcement that we're having a baby girl in October. So thank you guys. We are stoked, and I'll end this video off with a clip of the new owner of the Jeep Renegade. Proud new owner Mike here. What's your plan? You want to put this back on a trail, or?
We're gonna get her back together.
Cool. Yeah. So he plans to just pull the body off, do a bunch of patchwork, and then you said you had a brand new frame sitting.
Yeah, we got a good frame.
Yeah, he's got like a spotless frame. He's gonna do it, and it's just really great to see this getting back on the road and the trails and not being pieced out, because truthfully it's just worth so much more in parts, like $100, $300, power steering pump $350. These on eBay are like $500-600 just for the spare tire. You know, the tailgate's in good shape. All the money's there if you want to make the money, but to save it, that's where it's at. So you'll send me a picture when you're all done this thing, or what?
Well.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
All right, Chris, thanks.
Gus, let's go see your buddy. Come on. Turbo is in full summer mode out there. Come on, Gus, let's get him. Get him, boy.
Get out there.
Get him. Oh, on guard mode. You guys aren't gonna play for us? Okay. Lazy days, huh? Just a lazy day.